Welcome back, adventurous listeners. This is the March 2025 Make Weird Music playlist video, and I'm really happy that you're here with me. I've got a lot of cool music to share, including some brand new stuff. We are going to kick off this month's playlist with the title track from my father's brand new album. It's called Shadowland, and it's pretty mind-blowing. So let's take a listen. Here we go.
I stretch my hands across the Shadowlands, paths not taken by any man, roads not crossed by any means. The sun falls from cool sky, last gray fingers of twilight echo through the clouds.
In Shadowland, there are no toys. In Shadowland, there is no playtime. In Shadowland, there is no independent thought. In Shadowland,
The final frame of twilight casts its shadow across the meadow. Where am I?
Poor little playboy, ashamed of your ways. Nowhere to go, no one to run to, no one to run to. No one to run to.
I love that song. Now, this is an album that my dad remade. It's probably originally 40 years old or something like that. I've heard this album my whole life. But yeah, they completely redid it and beefed it up. And I'm going to do an interview with him and the band pretty soon. And this isn't just like, oh, my dad made this song, so he gets special treatment at the beginning of this playlist. I legitimately love this album, and it just came out on streaming. So look for links in the video description to that. In fact, if you're not familiar with these videos, this is a series of monthly playlists that I've been putting out for several months now. And there's a playlist of these playlist videos on YouTube, and there are links to the Apple Music and Spotify playlists for you to be able to go and listen to all of these songs. All right, this next song is one of mine, actually. It's called Harnch 2.0. It's based on a song that I wrote many years ago called Harnch. And this one is really cool because it's got Michael Manring on bass, Morgan Ogren on drums, and Gretchen Men on guitar playing with me. And this is, it's a pretty popular song among people who like my music, which is a very small number of people. And I thought, hey, might as well share some of my music too. So here we go, Harnch 2.0. All right, you can go check out the rest of the song. It's on YouTube, actually. There's a video of all of us playing. Michael Manring, man, I've watched him since I was a kid, and it was such an honor to have him on the track. Same for Morgan Ogren. I grew up watching him on the Zappa's Universe video, and he just did an incredible job on the drums. And this is such a hard piece to play. Gretchen just nailed it. So she's awesome. Check out her music. We did interview her on the channel. All right, this next track is actually a brand new one from The Residents, and it's a single from the new album. I don't think it's out yet. I think it's coming out in a couple of weeks, called Dr. Dark. And this is a song called Old Man River. I listened to it a couple times. I don't think it's the Old Man River that you might already know, but maybe it is just their version of it. You never really know. Here we go. Unfortunately, there were copyright issues with The Residents clip, so we are working on it. I'm working with The Residents and the record label to get copyright stuff lifted. So hopefully we can get an interview with Homer about the Dr. Dark album. It is awesome. Oh my goodness, I just listened to the whole thing yesterday for the first time. So go check it out on streaming or go buy a copy like I'm going to in a little bit. All right, that's like the first half of it. It's not a long track, but you should go check it out. I'm excited for this new album from The Residents. And if you're not already familiar with the channel, we've got several interviews with Homer Flynn, who's sort of the creative director, art director and stuff for The Residents. And really just a fascinating guy, really cool. He knows The Residents music really well. And yeah, check out those interviews. They're super cool. I also want to say thank you to all the people who have encouraged me to make more of these playlists and these videos. I am so happy that so many of you find new artists to listen to through these. Keep your comments and suggestions coming. That's how I learn about a lot of new music too. And the most meaningful thing you can do is go and buy the music from these artists. I am putting links to Bandcamp and wherever I can, like stores where you can actually purchase the music and support the artists that you particularly enjoy. And I do want to say special thanks to all the people who support the channel called in a group called Club Weird. And if you want to join Club Weird, it's $3 a month. You can hit the join button below the video player on YouTube. All right. The next track is from Sungazer, and that's Adam Neely's band. And Adam Neely is an incredible music YouTuber, well over 1 million subscribers. He's pretty awesome. Bass player, went to Berkeley, based in Boston, I think. Anyway, this track is called Threshold. Here we go. Oh man, it's such a cool track. If you don't know Sungazer, go check them out. Really amazing musicians and great band live. There's a lot of great footage. I haven't seen them live yet. I don't think they've played here in Arizona, but maybe they have and I just missed it. All right, this next track is from Chris Opperman. This is a track that he sent me when we were both in college or high school. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, and it's called Phono Mo, but that's what it was originally called. Now it's called For No More, and it's on his album Chamber Music from Hell, and we did interview him about that, so you can find that on the channel. I love this song. Here we go. How great is that? Such a cool ending too. I wanted to perform that song on guitar with like I think it's three or four instruments going on. I thought it would be so cool to play that live with a few other musicians, but I couldn't really find anyone who was ready and willing to do that. Okay, so this next track is called Glacier Bay, and it's Robbie Hag Mangano. He and I actually recorded this right there, and there's a video on YouTube of us playing this song. And this is Robbie's shirt. It's from his album Bumble Weenie. That's what this animal is called. It's a wiener dog with a bumblebee body. And I think he reissued these shirts, so you can get them on either his Bandcamp or on his website or something. But yeah, let's check out Glacier Bay. This is such a cool song, and I'm glad we got to record it together. Yeah, so go check out that song. It's really beautiful, and it's pretty challenging to play. I was playing the rhythm guitar part, and Robbie was playing the lead. Okay, this next track, this playlist is a bit stream of consciousness. So, like, in my mind, the first track connects to the second, to the third, and the fourth. But to you, none of this will make sense. However, there's a good link here between this Robbie Mangano track and the next track, which is from Adam Minkoff. This is part of his Stravinsky Arrangements album. And Adam, I've interviewed him on the channel about his Gentle Giant transcription work. He's transcribed almost all of Gentle Giant's music for fun, just on his own. And he's best known for playing bass in the Dweezil Zappa band. But he also plays with Secret Chiefs 3. And he plays with a zillion other artists. He's an incredible musician, multi-instrumentalist, incredible ear, amazing guy. Let's check this out. It is called Tilimbom by Stravinsky.
Tilimbom, Tilimbom, wie das Haus der Tiger brennt. Tiger springt aus dem Haus mit großen Augen und der Schwanz. Rakel schreit, ruft nach Hilfe und die Katz läutet die Glocke. Alle sollen kommen gleich. Tilimbom, Tilimbom, kommt und rettet Tigers Haus. Denn er läuft mit dem großen Eimer hinter ihr der goldene Hahn mit der großen Leiter. Singt ein Lied, singt ein Lied, ein Lied. Tilimbom, Tilimbom, wir rettet Tigers Haus. Leute springen aus dem Haus mit großen Augen, Wärter, Wagen lauft. Menschen läuten Glocken, sagen alle kommt mit uns, rufen alle kommt mit uns. Tilimbom, Tilimbom, lebt das Wasser auf der Tigers Haus. Die Tiger mit der Katze, mit dem Hut und Hahn, sie sitzen auf dem Gras und singen laut. Tilimbom, Tilimbom, ja, jetzt ist der Brand gelöscht.
That is such a cool track, isn't it? Yeah, Adam is incredible. Go check out all of his music. There's such a variety of stuff of his on streaming platforms, and of course, if you dig it, go buy it. I'm pretty sure he's on Bandcamp. I will look for the link. But the singer, this female singer voice on this Tilimbom's track reminded me of another female singer from a band called Komeda. And they are a Swedish band from Umeå, I think, where all of the great music in Sweden apparently comes from, like Meshuggah and Mats Morgan and I think Mattias Eklundh might be originally from that area. Anyway, there's a lot of amazing music from that area of Sweden. And this is Komeda's Swedish pop album. And I love this band. They're that kind of quirky pop stuff. So let's take a listen.
Ja, visst kom in, välkommen och stig på. Jag rör till mitt liv, du vet det var ändå. Som vanligt just nu, inga problem. Nej, allting känns så bra, inget är fel. Bonjour, tristesse, hur mår jag idag? Mår du dåligt? Säg bonjour, tristesse, hur mår jag idag? Är det illa ställt idag? Om du stör dig då så roligt att du kom. Slå dig ner, har jag någonting att tala om. Man behöver lite upplysning ibland. Och få veta att man lever inte sant. Bonjour, tristesse, hur mår jag idag? Mår du dåligt? Säg bonjour, tristesse, hur mår jag idag? Mår du illa? Säg bonjour, tristesse, hur mår jag idag? Mår du dåligt? Säg bonjour, tristesse, hur mår jag idag? Är det illa ställt idag? Bom, 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 bonjour. Bom, 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 bonjour.
Man, that whole album is so good. There's such great songwriters, and those harmonies, the da, 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 it's so great. It's honestly, I love Komeda. I think they were only making music for 10 or 15 years. Maybe they're still around playing. I don't know. I looked them up and I didn't see anything new. But yeah, check out Komeda. And so Komeda made me think of Mats Morgan, and so Morgan actually did this incredible drum video many years ago called Trum. I think that's how you say it. I guess it's drum in Swedish, and this is an 8-minute track. We'll only listen to the beginning. It's called Hollmervalsen. I don't know. Let's hear it. I love this track. Oh my goodness, how great is that? And if you don't know Mats Morgan, Mats Oberg is the blind keyboardist, pianist, whatever you want to call him, and incredible harmonica player. Unbelievable. Like, he's the only guy that makes me think that Stevie Wonder can be topped on the harmonica. He's incredible. And there's a great video that we did with Mats of him playing this Japanese keyboard organ kind of thing, playing some of the old Frank Zappa music, to Mercy Deween and Black Page and maybe one other track. I don't know. But you can watch this entire Throom special on YouTube with Morgan Ogren, and there's this incredible bit with Frederick Thorndahl from Meshuggah. It's an excerpt from Frederick's album Soul Niger Within. And anyway, unbelievable. That whole video, it's on Morgan's channel. You can watch it for free. But that made me think of Mattias Eklundh. And he has a new track called Ulv. And it's really cool. And I think you should check it out. So let's take a listen. Man, Mattias is incredible. We did a few interviews, I believe, on our channel, and he's done some amazing Conical stuff with BC Manjunath. You got to check out Mattias Eklundh if you don't know him. Really amazing. And his band Freak Kitchen. Shout out to Bjorn, one of the Club Weird members who plays drums for Freak Kitchen. Incredible, incredible band. All right, this next track, so going from Mattias Eklundh to Jan Serfeld, who runs the band Panzerballett, and Mattias has done stuff with Jan in Panzerballett, and including a track called The IKEA Trauma, about Swedish stuff, and the music video to that is great, and there's a brand new Panzerballett album, and it's fantastic. And the first single just came out. This is the very familiar jazz track called Pick Up the Pieces, but done in quintuplets and septuplets. You should watch the video that Jan just put up because all the sheet music is, visually on the screen. And oh my goodness, I can't believe it. All right, here we go. Pick Up the Pieces. Incredible, incredible. You got to watch the video to see the sheet music. It's impossible to play. And yet, there's a whole album of this stuff. It's all impossible to play. Amazing, amazing new album. So, the next track, going from Jan Serfeld to Teddy Kumpel, who I met through Blue Mouth Promotions, Julie and Rodney Cord, brother and sister promotion company, and they were running a thing at NAMM, and that's where I met Teddy, and she's worked with Jan. So in my mind, that was the leap. So this next track is from Teddy Kumpel's band called Nome Sane. Nome Sane? And that cover is hysterical. Yeah, so this is a track called I Was Talking About Her Cat, and the whole album is just so out there. You really got to check it out. All right, here we go. Teddy Kumpel and Nome Sane. Incredible. Those chord changes. What is happening? And the melody, oh man. The whole album is just nuts. It's wonderful. Please go listen to Nome Sane. So good. In my head, there was some sort of leap from Teddy Kumpel to Dwiki Dharmawan. I don't know what it was. But here we are. We've got Dwiki Dharmawan, who's on Moon June Music, and man, this album, Harry Katiga, I don't remember how to say it, is unbelievable. I think Leonardo Popkovich said it's his favorite album that he's produced on his record label. And wow, this one is just wild. It's called You'll Never Be Alone. It builds a little slow, so we might go a little longer than the first minute or so. this track just like, what is happening? It's like madness just sort of evolving and opening itself up. And if you don't know about this album, it's really awesome, but it also features Boris Savoldelli on vocals, who we will get to in the next track. So that connection to the next track should be obvious. And Marcus Reuter, who we've had on the channel a dozen times, and Asaf Sirkis, who I don't know if we've interviewed him, but I've hung out with him several times. Amazing, amazing drummer. And I think according to Leonardo, Bill Bruford says Asaf is like the best drummer in the world. Wouldn't put it past Bill to say something like that because Asaf really is incredible. All right, so speaking of Boris Savoldelli, let's listen to his Jimi Hendrix cover of Crosstown Traffic from this amazing Moon June album called Biocosmopolitan. I don't even know what to say. I've seen Boris perform live several times, but like almost all of that is voice. He is just such an incredible vocalizer, on the level of Mike Patton in my eyes. Just an incredible vocalist and performer based in Italy. He needs more listens. Go check out Boris's music. Really amazing stuff. Okay. A complete 180, because I was listening to this stuff and I was like, wow, there's a lot of like really in your face music on this playlist. So the next track I pulled up is this incredible one from Becca Stevens, who we did interview last year, maybe. Thank you, Robert Miller, for making that connection. Anyway, I love this album, The Secret Trio. Amazing. Go listen to it. This is an incredible track called Flow. What is it? Flow in My Tears. I thought it was Flow of My Tears. Anyway, let's check that out.
Where you from? Whence have you come? Oh, fairer than the rose. Oh, you came and settled in my
my tears. You flow.
How could you not want to listen to an hour of that? Unbelievable. Man, Becca, she's so diverse. Incredible, incredible talent. Okay, next track is Mike Keneally, who we've had on this channel so many times. Whoops. And I was like, how come I haven't put any of Mike's music on the playlists? So here we go. This is one of my favorite Mike Keneally songs called Tranquillado. And oh my goodness, I listened to it just the other night for the first time in a long time. There's a 2013 remix, I believe, of the entire album on streaming. The original Sluggo was incredible. I love the remix. It sounds great. But yeah, listen to this one. Super fun.
Small in the saddle, are we Tranquillado, unlikely dog. His head cocked towards the bed, he's a programmed dog. Exploring options, he daydreams of possums and having sex with a frog. So melancholy, he stares at the trolley of make-believe. He sings, if I were king of make-believe. I'd pay the cameraman to give me more close-ups than anyone, or I'd leave. Oh, Tranquillado, thanks for exploring those options. There's none left anyway. Oh, holy night, it's my pleasure. It gives me joy beyond measure to hear you sing my name. A jaded
Oh my goodness, what an incredible song, man. If you don't know this album, go listen to it. I told Mike years ago, this is the best rock album I've ever heard. And I bought the CD when it first came out, and then somebody broke into my car and stole it. I was like, all right, I guess I got to buy another copy. And I don't know where that copy went, so I think I got to buy another copy. I don't think I actually bought the 2013 remix, but this album is unbelievable. Sluggo. Go check it out. Okay, another band that I'm friends with, a whole bunch of I think everyone in the band, and we've just not had them on the playlist. I was like, oh, obviously Bent Knee. And this album, Say So, is, oh my goodness, just so epic. Incredible songwriting, performances. And this song, Leak Water, is, I would call it maybe the hit from the album. But it's just incredible. And not enough people have heard it, so here we go.
Electric poles sprout from the earth, while no one was watching. The crooked smile you always wore, like you were born sideways. Flip on the light, grab my braids, pop me upright. I try to speak, but I only leak water. Flip on the light, grab my braids, prop me upright. I try to speak, but I only leak water. Tentacles crawl through your curls.
man, Hypnotic. You can just dive right into that one. Oh my goodness. Gavin on the drums, incredible. Ben Levin on guitar, Jessica Kion on bass. Just everyone in the band is incredible. And we've interviewed, I think, everyone or almost everyone on the channel, but several of Courtney Swain's solo albums we've interviewed her about. And oh my goodness, you have to listen to Courtney Swain. Just amazing. I think we might have featured one of her tracks months ago in another playlist, but there is a deep well of music coming from that band. I think I've bought every one of their CDs, and every time they're in town, I make sure to go see them. They're amazing. And speaking of amazing, I'm not sure if this band is still together. They're called iNFiNiEN. I interviewed them a couple of times years ago, and this song I listened to so much when I found it that the bassist, Jordan, was like, yeah, I noticed the metrics on our bandcamp just shot up on this track. And I was like, that was me. I listened to it for days. I'm not joking. Like, I was obsessed with this song. So hopefully you will hear it and be obsessed with it too. Incredible band, iNFiNiEN.
Sure, we could stay here and argue all day till I let you in, or you let me in. But I'm growing old and the walls are growing mold. Think we need some air. I could run, but where? Got so used to letting go of valuable lessons to learn, or so I've heard. I was looking for more. Oh well, it was worth a try. Crawling through your desert, heavy as lead, searching for my oasis, run out of hiding places, somehow survive the sandstorm in your mind. And I tried to brush it off, but enough is enough, 'cause you finally lost. I find peace of mind, all this space, all this time. If you're wondering why, to the open sky, and it was worth a try. I hope you learn someday to choose love over pride. It's time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Won't be long till I find what feels like home. The first thing is first. Tomorrow I'll be quenching my thirst, and soon I'll know what space is. Me and my oasis.
Honestly, that is one of my favorite songs ever written. Just incredible. And if you don't know, the guitarist, Matt Hollenberg, he plays with a band called Cleric. They're also amazing. But he also does a lot of work with John Zorn. So yeah, Matt is so diverse, from like avant-garde to, this kind of proggy kind of stuff to everything. He's limitless. He's an incredible musician. Everyone in the band is fantastic. But yeah, that's what we have for this month's playlist. I had to close on such an epic track. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got music you want to recommend, just leave a comment. The next playlist will be for April. And again, if you want to support what we do at Make Weird Music, you can click the join button underneath the video player on YouTube. And for $3 a month, you get to help us out, support the channel, help us pay bills. And honestly, I'm pretty excited because the channel's been doing pretty well, and we've got almost 100 paying members now, which means I have enough in my bank account to pay Morgan Ogren and Michael Manring and possibly one or two other people for a new song. So the money that I get just goes right back into the channel. I've never taken a dime from it. So the more that we can get, the more we can focus on supporting musicians and buying CDs and buying digital releases, all of that stuff. So thank you so much to the current Club Weird members, and for new and future ones too. Thanks again for checking out these playlists, and I'll see you next month for the next one. All right, thanks a lot.